Hey everybody, welcome back to another documentary by the Bros of Decay. I'm Leslie and today I am in the country of Italy. I'm filming in my last video of the trip. It's already getting dusk here. The sun is slowly setting in the background here in the mountainside. I'm traveling with my van this week and it's still under construction. Let me show you the van before I go inside of this place. This is a project where I've been working on for some time. Don't expect too much yet, but we've put in some things like the ventilator, the electricity, and in a year from now this should be a full-on travel van to explore the abandoned world around Europe and maybe even Asia. It's still a very big mess. I'm exploring with my friends and yeah, the car is also a very big mess. But that's to the side right now because we are here for an abandoned place. Let me check if this thing is closed. Yes, and let me tell you a bit more. Because this place is fully furnished and abandoned, and it is an abandoned home here in the middle of the mountainside. The people that lived here left everything behind due to an unknown reason, and it should be pretty incredible to see. So my friends are already inside of this place, and I am the last one going in. It's number 53 and 55 of the street. Okay, quite excited to see what there's left behind. I've been traveling around Italy now for 1 week and this is actually my first week of full-time YouTubing. I decided to quit my job and go full-time YouTube now. I'm starting my world trip together with my friend Maria from Explomo next week. So it's a pretty exciting time for me. And I'm gonna go all out, film places around the world. But first I had to do one last thing in Europe, and that was, of course, this place here in Italy. Okay, I see I don't have to be here. This is something for telephones. I don't know where my friends went. Maybe it's a bit more down the street here. I think it's the house at the end of the street. I'm saying street, but it's actually a dirt road that I'm walking on. It's most definitely this one. You can see it's already fully collapsed at the top over there. And we can just enter in over this side. Let's see, yeah, that's a possibility. Oh my God. Have a look at the state of this place. Isn't that just insane to see? Wow, let's first explore the garden. I still have to unravel the story of these people. I have not been inside of this place. It's always very exciting to see what we have in here. This is the car of the former people that lived in this small village, in this small house here on the mountainside. And it's a 4x4 car, an off-road car. You'd need it when you have a place like this. A Land Rover, even the license plate is still on there. Can I open this up? Oh my God. Look at all the things that I left in here. Motor, bicycle tires, even a bottle of oil. And the spider webs are completely covering this car. Even the window is smashed over there. There's another car underneath the pile of rubble here. Wow, that's most likely the family car. The sheds have completely collapsed. And I have another Jeep down here, Subaru, and a Suzuki, excuse me. All the rubble from the roof has fallen onto this machine. That's so unfortunate. It looks like it were 2 houses. Oh, Jeroen has already been inside. Okay. 2 houses over here. Okay, I can't wait everybody. Let's go in there and let's check out what's left behind. And I'm first gonna unravel the story and tell it to you all. So let's go. Siblings, the definition that comprises love, strife, competition, and forever friends. Today we will tell the story of Carlo and Maria, brother and sister who grew up in a remote village in the Alpine Mountains of Italy. They were best friends from the day they were born and decided to spend their whole life together. When their parents passed away, they split the family home in two. Carlo lived on the right side and Maria on the left. They both got married, had children, and lived happy and long lives in their remote alpine houses. From the day they were born, they made countless memories inside these walls. But unfortunately, great things don't last forever. After both their children moved out in search for better opportunities, Carlo and Maria lived out their last years. Both of them rose to heaven around a decade ago, and their forever loving houses are left to crumble and decay. Today we will give you a glimpse of their former lives and take you on a tour through their magical kingdom. In the beginning of the video you heard me telling you the full story of these people. And I might hear you wonder, how do you know this, Leslie? Because when you just walked towards the house, you didn't know it. It's now already, the sun is setting. I spent half an hour inside going through documents of these people and figuring out who lived here, what they did, how many children they had, what year it was abandoned. So it takes me also some time to figure out the stories about these people. There's nothing where I can ask it from. There's no municipality where I can ask it because these people are just gone and nobody knows what happened here. So it's a very strange story always, and it's interesting always to go throughout the house, investigate, see what's left behind, go through the documents. I found the history about Carla and Maria and that they were siblings and they lived together here, and it's just so beautiful to see. So yeah, I don't want to waste any more time, but I just wanted to do this little explanation because I get a lot of questions about it, and let's waste no more time and let's start this video. Let's first go inside of the house of Carlo, one of the siblings. Let's enter into this wonderful Italian place. Welcome inside, everybody. It's actually quite fascinating to be in here. The house of two siblings living together. It's actually very wonderful if you have a great relationship with your brother like me, or your sister, your family. They are the most important part of your life. All the things of these people are left behind. Wow, this gives you a unique atmosphere. The shoes are standing right next to the fireplace. The briefcase, all the things for the cooking, the scale. Look at this, it's fascinating to see. What's this bucket used for? To store some water things, maybe some grapes, to get grapes from the field. And this was the fireplace that they would light up in the evening. Enjoy themselves sitting here in the kitchen, preparing some pasta or pizza or a lovely other Italian dish. Wow. The walking cane and the coat, even the hat of Mr. Carlo are still left here. Underneath this uniquely designed radiator that we have hanging here on the wall. It's covered with spider webs. Here we get the first artifact. 2015, this place was left behind. Even the Italian flag is displayed here on this calendar. Wow. Spider webs are taking over this place. I think we are entering now into this little cupboard, little storage area for the heater, some towels I can see here. The spider webs are wrapping around my head right now when I walk into this place. Wow, look at this lovely small doorway that we have over here. And I think it leads into some sort of a basement. Look at this, it's actually very, very small. I want to show you how that looks like. Okay, when I stand in here, yeah, I'm touching the ceiling when I go into here. Let's try to go into there. Ooh, that's difficult. Oh my God, look at this. Sand all over the floor. And animal feces as well. You can see, oh my God. Parts of this house have totally collapsed. It's crazy, the whole ceiling is gone. And here are the motorcycles where we saw the tires from laying in the Land Rover behind there. That's really cool to see. Carlo and Maria and the children used to drive around the fields here with these motorcycles. And here's even the tractor that they went with to go over the fields. Yeah, it's not a tractor actually, I don't know how you call this kind of machine, but it was to work the fields with. There are numerous fields around this household. And of course, we have another basement down here. Let's go in there. It looks like a wine cellar. There are some bottles of wine left behind on the floor over here. Okay. Wow, look at that storage of those wine bottles. Vino da Tavola Rosso. Vino da Tavola Rosso. Wow, even wine presses. And other artifacts left here, and another motorcycle, everybody. This one is completely covered in dust. It has been lying here for more than 5 years, most definitely. So many wine bottles for only 2 families. This lets me to believe that they maybe also made their own local wine in this place. Oh yes, have a look at the back here. You have even some enormous wine barrels left behind here. Wow. Dita Penna. That's the maker of this wine barrel. And this most likely holds more than 1,000 liters of wine. I've seen lots of them around Italy, but never in a house as small as this one. It's a very unique find actually. So they were wine producers. I haven't told you anything yet about the occupation of these people. But wine producers in a small quantity, maybe as a side job, a side hustle, seems a very good reasoning in this place. Okay. Have a look at this. This is the side view of the house where the tractor is standing. And it's just totally falling apart. I have to be a bit careful, but everything is going to fall down here. Wow. There's some other equipment in here as well. See some threads and cabling hanging here on the wall. What's this? This is some tubing. It's maybe to fence off something on the farm. Okay, more tubing and other things left here as well. Very interesting, everybody. Let's go up this stairway again into the kitchen. Whew, it's a pretty difficult climb. Yes, we made it in. I think this doorway would lead into the house of Maria in the former times, but you can see right now the rubble has all fallen down. And you can't go in this house anymore. It's just completely blocked. But this used to be their way. They would share these 2 houses between each other. They had their own private space, of course, but they would also always be together with this doorway. It's fascinating. Then we have the white fridge over here in the corner. And the time above it is stuck at 1:30. Wow. I'm actually falling in love with this place. I know it's not the most beautiful or unique place that I've filmed, but it's just such a nice story of two siblings living together, and I love it. It really reminds me of my brother, and lots of people always ask me like, Leslie, why is your brother not filming with you anymore? Okay, I'm standing here in the spiderwebs. Why is your brother not filming with you anymore? But he decided to go another way. We had a wonderful time together on the Bros of Decay channel. We filmed together for 3.5 years, and he just lost his interest into exploring. We're still brothers and very good friends. Your brother is always your friend, so don't worry about Jordi. He even told me that he wanted to come to Japan one time to film with me. That's a country that he really loves, and I said, yes, of course, my friend, of course, my brother, let's explore in Japan whenever we go. But sometimes that happens in life, people go a different path, and that's fine. But we are still very close to each other, and I'm now the explorer and he has a different kind of job. So let's go further. I wanted to explain that. They had 2 washing machines. I believe Carlo had 3 children, so that would be necessary, of course. All the spices of the Italian kitchen are left over here. Their microwave. Pretty dirty, actually. What's this kind of machine? I think it's a washing machine or a drying machine from the top. Oh no, this is the dishwasher, actually. Okay. And even the unwashed dishes we have still lying here in the sink. That's insane. The pots and pans where they cooked wonderful pasta on, and the stove here to the side where they cooked it all on. Oh, and I even had this chalkboard where they wrote up everything that they needed from the store. It's interesting as well. Some porcelain jars for wine, oil, vinegar, and other spices up there. And I see a picture down here of how the kitchen used to look in its former times. No, actually I'm wrong about this. You can see it from the ceiling that it's not the same kitchen. Okay, I can still imagine myself. Carlo is sitting here at the table with his family, having dinner. Wow. It's just wonderful. Let's wander further throughout this house. I think we are ending up here. Oh, there's even a shoe on the floor. And these bricks, they came from somewhere, but I'm not sure. Oh, this is a pretty strange living area. We have these bookshelves all behind there, displaying a little library. Okay, this is some sort of a studying room / living area. The both combined, maybe they had the living area together. Some encyclopedias. Britannica. Britannica, is that an area somewhere in the world? Plastics, textile, oh no, they are about different topics. Plastics, textile, daisy, cookers, pota. Okay, that's interesting. This is an encyclopedia about Napoleon, and that's probably the brand of the encyclopedia. So many booklets here. We even have some magazines that I love to read. Wow. To make great Italian dishes. And these books up here, they seem very old. I want to take one down and have a look at it. Oh, wow. Torino. Oh, they're accountancy books. Maybe that's some sort of a business. This one is from October 1935, right before the Second World War. Wow, there are even some postage stamps inside of this one. It's from Alberto. Maybe that was a great-grandfather or grandfather of this place. They're all different people that are in this booklet. Wow, interesting. Accountancy books are always very beautiful finds. And this was the desk where they conducted the work on. I have to be careful over here because the whole floor is also collapsing into the basement. Crazy. Computer. And a little couch to sit on and rest from the day. A lovely scale here standing in the middle of the room. Beautifully red scale. Oh. I can see some pictures here in this drawer. Oh. This is definitely from a vacation in Greece. You can see the writing on top of the building is, I believe, Greek. Some donkeys in the field. Oh, here they are. The family together. Carlo and Maria, most likely. Wow. Sitting in the back of a truck. Yes, this is definitely from a vacation. Somewhere in the country of Greece. This might have been Maria. The picture of her. Wonderful. Oh. And here's that dog swimming in the sea. Ah, and this is a picture of the driveway of the household. Wow. Fascinating, everybody. Fascinating. Here's Maria, barely dressed. Maybe her husband thought like this was a funny picture to take. Oh, I'm not gonna go too deep into their memories, but it's a lovely find. Let's give you an overview of this room before we go upstairs. I can see a very big pile of cassettes lying here to the side. I don't have a device at home to listen to them, and I'm never gonna take anything from an abandoned house, but these are very cool finds and I would love to know what's on there. Some of them are music, like this Cambio, most likely an Italian artist. This telephone. I know how to use it, but I've never made a call with one of these. And some oyster shells as well over here. Wonderful. And more accountancy books. Martinette Antonio, and they are to all the customers of the business. And he was definitely a big lover of postage stamps. He has this printout, this magnification of a postage stamp here on the wall. Wonderful. Okay, let's go up the stairway to the top floor. You can see that I used to hang some pictures here on the wall, but they're all gone now. Even have this radiator here in the hallway. And that brings us to the top floor of this place. Okay. Wow. This was the master bedroom of the place, but it has now totally collapsed. But as you can see, it's untouched. I don't believe that this place has been abandoned for only 6 years. The calendar seems to be off. Something like this doesn't happen in 6 years' time. This takes 20, 30 years to happen to a place. Or maybe a storm came through and ruined the house from that side. All the rubble has fallen on top of the bed. So Carlo, he used to sleep in this room together with his wife. You can still see them lying on top of the bed. Some LPs lying over here as well. From some Italian music. What do we have over here? Oh, here are the cars. That's an interesting picture. The cars in the field, driving around. Little clock face. And there we got so many things. Shoe brush, some wooden gloves. Wow. And then the cabinet. See if there are still some clothes left behind in here. the belt, the clothing of Carlo and his wife. And even a fireplace inside of this room. It must be so nice to lay in your bed and have this open fireplace running in front of you. You can look at it, appreciate it, it gives you warmth, and you can cozy up and cuddle up and fall asleep. Wow, this is a picture of the children. It's very vague, but you can see them playing. Oh, so many memories. Why would somebody ever leave something like this behind? It's something to do with computers and electronics as well. We have seen so many computers in this place, and they are very old ones. These are most likely 15 to 20 years old. I'm a computer scientist myself, and no sane person would have so many computers except for me and Carlo for one reason or the other. And this charging cable is from an earlier iPod or iPad or iPhone. One of the earlier iPhones also had this kind of charging cable. Wow, another family picture of Carlo and his wife on the beach, most likely in Greece again. It seems like Greece, kissing away. This would be nice to lie here, then you can look at the stars at night. I think this side was the bathroom or another storage area. Oh, that leads to the attic, but I'm not gonna go there because that's just too dangerous in a house like this. But we have more computer screens, more computers left behind, all in here. I think there was one more room up here that we haven't checked out yet. Oh yes, and right in front of me here, we have the bathroom. Oh, even their toothbrushes, their toothpaste, and other things are left. I can see two toothbrushes in this place, and even a coin. Pokemon, a Pokemon coin. Wow. The sink with all the artifacts, the hairdryer, toilet and bidet. That's always the combination you see in Italy. All the people had a toilet and a bidet, and even the bathrobe left behind. The spider webs are taking over. And there are the shampoos and other things. And then we have one last room over here. And I think this would be a children's bedroom. You can see it from the shoes. This is not appropriate for the video. Don't know why that's laying there, but yeah, we got the shoes underneath the bed. Then one more over there. I think this was a children's bedroom, but we got also a lot of costumes hanging here in the closet. Wow, so many nice costumes of Mr. Carlo. He was definitely not a wine farmer as his main occupation. That was not the case. And here we have some more pornographic DVDs in the cabinet. Yep, let's conceal that a little bit because that's not child friendly, and I want to keep my channel child friendly. And here we have the young boy standing in the corner. Carmen is my photographer for today, and I want to thank him again for all the photos that he makes for the channel. There's a link in the description for his Instagram and also a link on the screen. Check him out, he makes amazing pictures. Thank you, my man. It's already getting dusk outside. Tonight we're driving back to Switzerland for our last day in Switzerland, and then I'm gone. I have explored this year a lot with Jeroen. Every weekend with Jeroen. I want to thank him again. So yeah, it was a great time. It was a great time, of course. Oh, it was such a pleasure. And this is the last place that we are filming together.
Not the last place.
Oh no, we're gonna do one more in Switzerland tomorrow. 2 more in Switzerland tomorrow, and then it's done.
Then it's done.
Then it's done. For a year.
Yeah.
For a year.
That, I guess we will see each other.
Okay, back outside, everybody. The sun is already slowly setting. It's getting dark out, but we still have to film this part of the household. There's also a part in the middle that has now completely collapsed, and it also has a front door, but no number next to it. So this might have been the common part of the household, and the house next to it was Maria's house. But first, have a look at how this place has collapsed. This is not 6 years of abandonment. Definitely not. Wow. The door has completely fallen out onto the ground here. Crazy stuff, everybody. It's just a little bit chilling. Okay, let's go into the house of Maria and let's figure out the rest of the story. Oh, I already see some nice things going inside of this place. Oh, this one has an historical vibe to it. Wow. I actually quite love this room that we ended up in. This is the first thing that we see over here. Yes, I'm doing this with my bare hands. I forgot my gloves in the car. Excuse me, everybody. But I see here, Buon Natale. I think this is Happy Birthday from 2011. And then we have the pictures of her throughout her lifetime, actually. Wow, here you see her at her oldest age. And then you see her when she was younger. Am I right about that? No, there are also pictures of men throughout here. I'm not 100% sure what this one depicts, but quite an interesting find. A booklet about postage stamps with their history. Polska, that's from Poland. Talking about Polish postage stamps over here. Big collector. Oh, these are very nice. These are USSR postage stamps, Sputnik and some other things. Very interesting. I haven't found any single postage stamp yet in this place. Oh yeah, I found one in the accountancy book, but not more than that. I thought there were some postage stamps in here, but there aren't. Look at this. When the house collapsed, a tree literally grew inside of the middle of it. That's just crazy. Look at the decay in this place. I have to be very, very careful, because if anything starts falling down, I'm crushed by it. And that's something we don't want to happen. Okay. This is also like the other room, the other living room we saw. Again, a desk with a couch area to lounge at and to sit at. Very interesting and strange. More encyclopedias, more booklets, more books and magazines talking about postage stamps. Wow. Ah, here we found the first postage stamps. This is one from the Italian. This is, oh, it's 20 lira it costs. And I think it's from the Olympic Games. Wow, Colombia. Some very interesting postage stamps. Another one from the Olympic Games. This is a telegraph we have over here in our hands. Italian telegraph. What are these documents? There's a booklet about talking about different things. Oh my God. Look at this picture. These ladies are all wearing gas masks. What a strange sight. Maybe this is during the World War. People having a good time at the beach. This is definitely a picture during war. You can see it, Italian flags outside. Italy was part of the Nazi regime back in 1940, the Second World War. These pictures, they have so much emotion. Now we have the bookshelf right behind here, displaying books on all different topics that a person can think about. Even this, what's this? Are these pictures? No, they are not pictures. I think these are holders for postage stamps. Then a calculator right on top of the desk there. Do calculations. Oh, people are so sad. Somebody completely ruined this painting that was hanging on the wall. Maybe this was a representation of a grandfather of Carlo and Maria, but it's now completely gone. More wonderful pictures on top of the fireplace. And this is most likely of the grandfather and grandmother of this place. Oh, this is such a lovely picture. So much emotion. They're giving a kiss to each other. Two elderly people, still in love. The whole floor is filled with postage stamps. Wow. And they're all the same ones. Look at this, it's all about the Olympic Games of Italy. Wonderful. And then a painting of an elderly man, maybe an inhabitant, a former inhabitant of this place. The fireplace that used to burn when people were sitting in this room and enjoying each other's company. So wonderful to see. Now we have this cabinet standing here in the corner of the room. Wonderful oak wood cabinet displaying this room. There used to hang a mirror right behind it. That's gone now. And they painted only the sides of it, not behind the mirror. It's fascinating to see. One last overview of this room before we go upstairs and check out the remainder. So I just asked Moreno how I could get upstairs of this place, because you can see the balcony is up there and I think the bedroom is up there. And he told me I have to go over the rubble inside.
It's part of the exploring game, man. You can do this, but
bro,
take care.
You're crazy. Have you really done that? Have you really gone up here? Oh, I just hit my camera. Have you really gone up here?
Well, I considered it for a little while, but yeah, I did it, and it's quite doable actually.
It's doable. Okay, show me the way.
It's already happened a couple of years ago. It should be still good to go.
Okay. Oh my God, this is crazy.
I was just too curious what was in that one room.
Yeah, I can understand you, but look.
Let me tell you, it's gonna be worth it.
It's worth it, really?
It's gonna be worth it, 100%, yeah.
Okay, how do I approach this? I go underneath here and then...
Yeah, underneath.
And then I can over there?
Sides. Do not step on the trunk, but try to step on the side first, as the trunk is quite slippery.
Okay.
And then use the pipes to actually get up.
Okay.
And be careful, because some of the tiles over there are already loosened, so if you grab them, they will collapse.
That's some great advice, thank you. Okay, let's try this, everybody. And I have also a very big camera with me that needs to go with me as well. Let's go underneath here. Okay. Okay, this is actually doable.
I told you, it's not too bad.
Okay, I can see the room already. Let's place my camera down here. Okay. And now the most difficult part of this climb, getting up there. Yes, I made it inside. Let's check out this room right now. Whew. 1, 2. Okay. Oh. And this leads us into the most beautiful room of this whole household. The bedroom of Maria and her husband. Let's first check out the bathroom that we have here right in front of us. And here yet again, everything is left behind. As you can see, the shampoo bottles, the creams, shaving equipment, even their nail clippers are left down here. Wow. Their bathrobes left here to the side. And then we have the shower at the end. I love to see that even the towel still hangs on the drying rack after those years. That's just crazy. And then we end up in the bedroom itself. A double bedroom, a chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Such a wonderful room. Wow. I love that the beds are still made just like how Maria and her husband slept here. The pillows right where their head would rest. And this was most definitely a picture of her, but not of her husband. Wow. Maybe this was our father. Everything's still in here. Somebody in this household had asthma, and it's a pink one. I'm not gonna generalize, but it's most likely a girl that would have asthma in a place like this. Oh, the telephone cable. Not very interesting, but I just wanted to show that. And a very big drawer with mirror above here. And I can see that all the clothing are still left in there. Let's open this one up. It doesn't want to open up anymore. No, I can't figure it out. I want to open up the lower one to see what's in there. Oh, the night clothing, the nighttime clothing to go into bed is left in here. And even some tissues. Wow. Who still uses cloth tissues? I do. I don't have one with me right now, but most of the time I always have a cloth tissue with me on hand because I hate to use paper ones. And I think it's also very classy to have a cloth tissue. The glasses of Maria still left here on top. And I love this vintage box that we have here to the side. Of a girl depicted on there. Wonderful. The accountancy desk as well in the corner. Still completely filled with papers. Oh, wow. This is the mosque in Istanbul, I believe. The Blue Mosque. But I'm not 100% sure. I know of the 6 minarets that it has on there. I think it's called the Blue Mosque. I still have to go there. This is a letter from Nisa from 1978. She writes to her family, but more about Università. I'm not that well in Italian, so excuse me about that. Wonderful. The pictures of all the children are on the wall here. All of them are depicted. Wow. The upholstery chair down there. So wonderful. And then we have a big collage of all the pictures around this place. I can see here the man is sitting outside. This might have been Carlo in his older days, and he's sitting right next to the household. More pictures of all of them. Inside of this place, here they're all sitting together on the porch of this place. And I think they had a big fascination for Greece. I can also see some pictures that are taken in Greece. This one and this one, for example. And lots of them are also in Italy. Maybe the whole family is down here together. Maria right next to the car that has now totally collapsed. Oh, a nice artwork from one of the children as well here. The phone book. So wonderful, everything here. What a beautiful room, and I haven't even shown you this chandelier yet that's hanging from the ceiling. What an interesting piece. The bed right in front of me. Lovely carved, as always. Nicely designed bed frame. I haven't checked out what's in here. Oh, still a few things in here. Oh, this is one of those balls that you shake and then it snows on there. Some more documents. La parola. Somebody in this household most likely wrote this. Gonna put this back later. But I think we are done with this wonderful room here. And that also brings an end to this video. Let's go onto the porch. It's already completely dark outside. Here Maria and her husband in the morning could drink a coffee, overlook their property. And I think the boys are sitting down there. Hey guys. Wonderful. I'm gonna thank you all for watching this video. Unfortunately, a little bit of a small house, but a really great and deep story. I totally loved it, and I want to thank Carlo and Maria for their lives and their wonderful home. If you liked it as well, please like this video, comment down there what you thought about it, and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We're uploading videos every single week. And there's also a link in the description for Patreon. There you can support the channel and help us out to go on these adventures around the world. Thank you all very much, and I will see you next week in another amazing episode. Bye bye, love you.